Hello? Anyone there? You waiting? Is anyone waiting? Belle? There's some people waiting here.
Hi.
Hello? Anyone there? Hang on a second, what's this? There is a duck race later on.
I ate that duck. Now the favourite person of the show is here.
Say hello, cooks. Say hello.
Because we all know that's what people come for, don't they? They don't come to see us. They come to see the dog.
I think we need to go and get ready. So see you in a minute.
Bye!
Whether you're a seasoned reseller looking to take your eBay game to the next level or someone eager to explore the fascinating realm of artificial intelligence, you've come to the right place. This show is all about unlocking the secrets, sharing insider tips, and leveraging the power of AI to revolutionize the way we resell on eBay.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
AI has spoken. That is what you can expect from tonight's show. I hope you're all well. Welcome back. Another week, another Monday night, 8 p.m. We're always here, unless we're on holiday in Turkey, and we're not here.
And unfortunately, that isn't
Tonight.
often enough.
Tonight's show, all about AI. It's a hot topic at the moment. Everybody's talking about AI, aren't they?
Well, you are, definitely.
Mm.
It's driving me nuts with it.
It's very interesting and also a little bit scary. So we're going to talk about that throughout tonight's show. And what else are we going to do? We've got all kinds of stuff. We've got duck race later on. So hopefully you've entered the duck race. I've got an oh no to do. Some shout outs, some thank yous. This is heavy. A little game to play. So lots going on.
Are you better prepared this week?
Not
It
really.
was a bit of a shambles last week.
Was it?
Yeah.
Don't remember.
Yeah, you just hadn't prepared.
What happened? I can't remember. What are you talking about? Always prepared.
Whatever.
Yeah, if you're new here, I'm a full-time reseller. Belle is my sidekick, although she doesn't really do very much now in regards to reselling. She doesn't list, she doesn't photograph, she doesn't do nothing now. She's literally given up the ghost. But she's here on a Monday night, that's about it.
Pretty much. I do come thrifting with you now and again. I actually got up at like 5 the other week.
Oh, babe, I've got a joke for you. I've got a joke.
Okay.
What is the Guardians of the Galaxy's favourite drink?
Don't know.
Group beer.
That was shocking. That was pants. I thought it was going to be something to do with like thrifting.
Come on.
No.
Group beer.
Where have you dragged that from?
I actually made it up myself.
Did you ask AI?
No.
Did AI come up with that? Is that the level of AI input?
It's a good idea to ask AI, but I didn't. Group beer. Nobody's talking to me in the chat. Is anybody here?
Neil
Is anybody
said
here?
awful joke.
Neil did.
Yeah.
Group beer. Oh, yeah.
Because this is the normal intro. Everybody has to say hello to each other because we have such lovely chat. That's what they like to do.
I know. Right. Anyway, listen, we've got to do beat Belle to the bottom. So what we do is every week we always do 2 minutes of Belle trying to say hello to everybody in the chat as fast as she can. And yeah, get your hellos in now. You have to beat Belle to the bottom. I just need to set up my little piece of music. When the music ends, that's the end. We're not saying hello to anybody else throughout the entire show.
Proz's Independent Trader,
Here we go.
DB Resell, Evan Hawthorne, Tamman Bell Resell, Chris Tyler, Lindsay and Alvin, Jason Entwistle, The Monkey Commissioner, Blogsman Top, right? Blogsman Top, I get it right this time. Pete's Retro Collectibles, Jack of All Trades, Once Loved Treasures, CJ Frere, Brooke, Emma Huff, Blackwood
You
Resellers.
need to be faster than this.
I
babe.
know. I can't. Bang Bang Ducks. Ella. Left-handed Hummingbird. Fletch One. Linlin Jeffries. Captain Upshot Nerd. Kathy. Helen. Matt Stell's stuff. Phil Higginson. Oliver Ian. Neil J. Aaron Tibbert. Greg. Jason Milan. Ian G. I am Groot.
That's what reminded me of the
From
joke.
Time Lord. Give me a new name. Come on. Limelight Vinted. Fletch One, I think I've already said. Ray. Katie. Steve Jackson. Lisa. I've got no more new names. It's all the same names. Rachel Nash. Hillary Rose. John at YLM. I Dream of Crafting. George Ellison. Cheap Charlie. Shabba. Soul Steps. Night's Life. Claire Plant. Samantha Newton. Bell's Cozy Corner. Jeff Davis.
New name.
Fix It for Reselling. I'm at the bottom. Aaron Sells 87.
Yep, you're there. You're at the bottom. You've made it.
See,
You've done it.
You were saying I was slow.
Just in time as well. Well done, Belle. You lot are useless. Absolutely useless.
Oh, well.
Never mind. Never mind. Whoopsie daisy, I pressed the wrong button there.
I actually prefer the fact because we get a chance to say hello to everybody. As much as it'd be great if our show was that big that we physically couldn't say hello, I'd be sad because I like our cozy little network.
Yeah, that is true. That's
I do like our cozy little network.
Brooke says the only place to be on a Monday at 8 p.m. If you're anywhere else, I'm sure AI will have something to say about it.
Shall we ask them?
Shall we ask AI now? Let me type it in here.
You might not want to know the answer.
Let me phrase it.
Tap Peddler has joined us, and so has Ali Evans.
I can't think of how to phrase it.
Is Samantha Newton a new name, or is that?
I think it is a new name.
Hi, Samantha. If you're
Welcome.
new, welcome, and thanks for joining us.
Hi, Derek.
I never know because people change their names all the time.
I know they do, don't they? They do. But yeah, I do appreciate you all popping along. Did you say hello to Jeff? I can't remember.
I did. I said
Oh, okay.
Jeff. I did. Pete says he's been using AI on his suggestions for titles and etc.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I know a few people have been doing that. I haven't, but yeah, I know a few people that have.
CJ says, bit empty in the background is the hanger for sale. Must have had a good week.
I know, yeah, I know. It's all empty. It's all boxed up, ready to move. We've not got a date yet, but we're hoping one is very close.
Yes, very, very close.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed we'll know in the next few days, hopefully. But no, pretty much every room is looking a bit sparse now, other than boxes. So, and to be fair, you use that shelf in Whatnot, didn't you?
Yeah,
So
I've been using it for Whatnot. That's why it's got little numbers on it.
Been using it for Whatnot.
Yeah.
Aaron says, you know how like our parents got left behind with smartphones? Well, I'll be like that with AI.
Well, we're going to talk through it a bit tonight, so maybe it'll help you understand it a bit. I don't really get it much, but
it's a bit scary, to be fair, some of the stuff it can do.
It is. And, well, we'll talk about it in a bit, but basically at the moment, AI like ChatGPT, you might have heard of that. That's like the main sort of prompt sort of software at the moment, but it's not even connected to the internet. Imagine when it connects to the internet, we're all going to go into meltdown.
Fleshman says, got more time for us this week because last week he said he was fixing Xbox controllers. That sounds really interesting.
Belle's Craft Corner has changed her name to Belle's Cozy Corner.
I know she has.
Oh. How do you know?
I just do.
You see something on the internet?
I just do.
Did AI tell you about it?
No. And Samantha says she always catches up on a Tuesday when the kids are at nursery. The sons took it out of them, so they're in bed early tonight. One up for the parents. Wear them out every Monday, and then you can come join us every Monday live. But thank you for watching on a Tuesday anyway.
Captain Upshop says I use AI daily and try to track as many latest apps as I can. Oh, that's interesting. Give us a bit more info on how you're using it.
Shabba says I use it for some descriptions and keywords for eBay listings. I also use it for work to speed up my workflow and answer prompts quickly.
Oh, okay.
I've literally never used AI yet.
I'm going to show you in a minute.
Never.
Pete
says I want one to write the code for a better format for eBay. You never know.
And Lisa says I have been using Mid-Journey for a print on demand, and I've used ChatGPT as well. You see, the only thing I've really used AI-wise has been ChatGPT. I've used a few of these AI art things. You might have seen the thumbnail for tonight. Belle and me were created by AI.
Awful.
I'm not sure you really class it as AI, but basically I provided a photograph. They turned us into cartoon characters or anime or whatever you call it. And also I've used another little tool about travel, like a travel tool, and I'll talk to you about that as well.
That was interesting. Neil J says BT say they could cut 50k jobs due to AI in the next decade.
That's what I was saying last week. It's scary because all of a sudden AI is going to also almost immediately be able to do things that people actually get paid to do.
We're getting closer and closer to the ending of Wall-E. Tell you now.
I think it's Wall-E and Terminator.
You mixed together.
Can you imagine that? Wall-E and Terminator fused into one.
So we're all going to be too fat and lazy to be able to run away from the Terminators if that's the case. Olivine says Bella's even packed all his pants. He's currently sat in his boxers. True story. Almost. He's in his shorts. I'm
in my shorts, but I don't have any boxers on.
Are you crackerless? I
am commando under there. Swing low, sweet chariot.
Is that all day? That's why you won't go swimming with me, wouldn't it? Because you didn't want to get changed with.
No, I had my pants on today. I did.
Whatever.
Proza says, I've quit eBay for good now. All that's going on with the glitches and site errors, bad buyers, etc. I'm so glad I don't have the eBay headache. And the first month without eBay was one of my best. Wow.
So what are you
doing instead?
Yeah, what are you doing instead?
What's replaced eBay, Proza?
Blackwood says we use ChatGPT on all of our listing item titles and item descriptions for a maximum SEO search rank. It has helped with sales and listings for me as I'm dyslexic. Helps with writing letters. Yeah, I could see that being really useful.
Yeah. I should get my mum to use AI because she's not very good at spelling, is she?
Yeah.
And she could probably use it.
Belle's Cozy Corner says, I'm not looking forward to this topic. You know how people are scared of clowns? Well, mine is robots. My worst fear is robots being in households.
I was going to bring us on as robots, like live, because you can use the snap filter on the webcam and you can give yourself whatever filter like Snapchat.
You'd have traumatized Belle.
But it won't work tonight. I was gutted. It wouldn't work, and it always works. And tonight, just wouldn't have it. So that was going to be great, that.
Space Invader said 2 months into my retirement and loving it. Just offloaded the rest of my stock, 200 items to the Chazza shop.
Yeah, ChatGPT only goes up to September 2021, Lisa. Now imagine if it's permanently connected to the internet and it was able to get you all those up-to-date, anything you ask for, bang up-to-date information. I mean, it's going to be connected at some point, isn't it? But at the moment, it just goes up to September 2021. But it'd be very interesting to see what happens.
Which one uses it for spelling as well?
Yeah, why not?
Belle says, yep, change the name, Chris, as love doing hauls as well as my crafts. Wanted channel to be used for all of my interests.
Fair enough. Yeah, good plan. Good idea.
Yeah, definitely. Are you up to Kimmy?
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy Kitty said, my work introduced a system that can do some of our work for us. Honestly, I've never seen so many F-ups. I was worried, but not so much now.
Brooke says, I've never used AI. Don't really know a lot about it.
I've never used AI.
Opshop says, I use it for work. 3.5 isn't great for Aussie lingo, though. Need to buy plus, but Clade AI looks interesting. You're talking another language there, Toby. I don't know what you're on about, but
Delbo says, wait until AI takes over a robot manufacturing factory. Imagine Terminator theme tune now.
Neil J seems my mum has just retired from BT at the right time. Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Lindsay Alvin says TikTok has an AI filter for photos and videos, makes you into some manga type characters.
Going commando. Yeah. Lisa says, why does oh, sorry. Is that to us?
I'm not sure.
Why does when Nick can't do his live on a Sunday, he always does it when your stream is on? Don't know. It is what it is, unfortunately.
Alexa is AI, isn't she?
Kind of,
possibly, yeah, because you can ask it a question, it accesses the internet for information. So yeah, I guess it is. So
technically, I have used AI then.
Yeah.
There we go. So you're so used to having Alexa that you just don't even think about it.
So ChatGPT will think that Mike Tyson card is a bolo. Maybe. Prozza says I just use all the other platforms. There's a lot out there. Just got to use a good cross lister. Tam and Bell say we're not allowed Alexa or Siri or Google AI devices in our home. Yes, I'm going to screen share, Brooke. Yeah, I think Leanne asked me that last week as well, if I would screen share some stuff. So I've only got ChatGPT up. That's the only thing I know really.
There you go.
Anything about.
Bell said Stephen Hawkins was a clever man, and he said we needed to be careful with AI. It's just one of them big things, isn't it? About, like you said, it's a bit like the internet and having that much access to information. In some ways, it's like really, really good and really, really positive, but there's a massive load of negatives that come with it as well, isn't there? I mean, we're already now living in a world where people are so isolated because they don't have to leave the house for anything. They can literally order it online. You know, imagine now if you don't even have to do it, like you don't have to ring or do it, you can just literally ask AI to do it for you.
Well, Phil Higginson was in the Discord chat before, and I was talking a bit about AI, asking some questions of people ready for the show tonight. And he made a really interesting point there. Imagine when AI is all fully connected, like say ChatGPT. I don't know, like that's a form of AI. I guess there's going to be different forms of AI, but imagine when that is connected, or another AI is connected to the internet permanently. Potentially, you could upload a photograph of an item that you want to list on eBay, upload it to whatever AI system is doing it, but then that system could write your title, fill in your item specifics, and do your item description, and come up with a suggested price. You might not have to do much work at all. Just send a photograph, and it could do the rest potentially.
We're all going to be living like Nethander, what they call Nethanderals. Well,
Neanderthals.
That's the one. Soon, because we're not going to have to use our brains, are we? We're literally just like not going to have to use our brains for anything.
Monkey50 says ChatGPT is great for writing children's stories and writing rock pop songs. But that's another thing. People who write books, they're not going to need to write books anymore, are they? They're just going to type in and they're going to write a whole chapter in seconds using AI.
Yeah.
Paul Simon was trying to tell us that he was a robot years ago. You can call him AI.
CJ says, have you told Alexa that you love her?
Yeah, I think I have done in the past.
Alexa, I love you. Oh.
I've not heard that one.
Thanks for saying I love you.
Alexa, stop.
Okay.
Evening to Guaz, welcome. Prozza says, I know someone that uses ChatGPT to write books and converts them into audio books and sells them on Amazon. Crazy, isn't it?
Basically, the only AI I use is all-inclusive on my holidays.
That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah.
That is good.
If lots and lots of companies put people out of jobs, it could be a total disaster, couldn't it?
It could. I mean, come on, look at the uproar that happened when they put self-serving tills in supermarkets. was. I mean, there was a massive uproar with that, weren't they, about how, you know, we weren't going to need people working in supermarkets and and now we're literally going off the scale with AI.
If it does take people jobs, it would create a form of universal income dependent on the sectors involved. A way of life where we don't need to work anymore, yet we still be on eBay listing. Yeah, us lot will still be listing on eBay. It can write you. Yes, another thing, AI can do quite a bit of YouTube stuff. It can pick out, you know, like keywords.
Does that mean you're going to stop mithering me for names for your YouTube videos now? Can
No,
you literally just ask AI for it?
Not really, not without giving it context. You've got to say, you'd have to give it like something about what the video is about. But it could give me like keywords, tags, descriptions, stuff like that.
Brooke says it sounds clever but scary at the same time.
Yeah. I think you're talking to everyone's Alexa now.
Has everyone just had Alexa sing "Thank you for saying I love you" to them?
No.
Oh.
Sting said this week he hates the thought of AI used for creating music. Yeah, another thing, isn't it? Casey Neistat got AI to write a script for his YouTube video. He wasn't impressed.
Lana says, have you got any oh no's? Les Lani, he does have an oh no
I do have one this week, coming up shortly. AI will lead to humanity decoupling from knowledge and understanding of the world. We won't have the need to learn anything anymore, and that's not a good thing.
No, it's not. Like I said, we're literally going to regress. We're just going to be thick, aren't we?
I wish AI could take my product listing pictures, says Jonathan.
Give it time. Belle says, was there not something about Facebook having to shut 2 AIs down because they started conversing to each other, not what the programmers had typed? I do remember hearing something. I remember hearing something. They were learning from each other, weren't they?
Can you imagine? That is proper Terminator, that, isn't it?
They were actually learning from each other and not doing what they'd been programmed. There was bits in there that hadn't been programmed in, which is a bit freaky.
Judgment Day is coming, says Skynet.
CJ says you're all very welcome.
And welcome to Mark Davis 13. Welcome. Okay, let's move on. We'll come back to this topic in a bit. I'm going to do a few demonstrations of ChatGPT, and so that you can see what it is and how it works. Let's see what we're going to do first.
Jeff changed his name to Skynet.
I know, yeah, that's what I just said. Here we go.
Oh no.
Okay, so this week's oh no. Right, I had a message from an eBay buyer, and they wanted to buy 3 lots of pink, like depression glass vanity stuff from me. And they wanted to know if I would combine and do a bundle deal, so do a bit of a cheaper deal for buying 3 and then combine the postage as well. So I think like what they were offering was like there was a candlestick holder, a trinket box and a bowl, something like that, all like this pink vintage glass. And I said they could have it all for 20 quid if they wanted to buy all 3. So it's not a big deal, you know, but it got it out of my hair. And I said it would be £5 combined postage altogether, right? So I agreed on that. I said to them, if you want to take that offer, please just send through the appropriate offers on each item so that it made £20. And I would then send them an invoice, which changed the postage to £5 afterwards, and then they could pay. Happy days. That's what we do, isn't it? That is the process for a bundle deal with combined postage. So that all was great. Sent me offers through. I accepted all 3 offers. And then I went to do the combined postage, and they live in Australia.
They failed to mention that bit.
They failed to mention the fact that they're in Australia. How am I supposed to send that for £5 to Australia? So anyway, I went back to him and said, look, you didn't tell me you were in Australia. And it wasn't immediately obvious because you have to click into someone's profile to see, you know, if they're where they are. For God's sake, how did they think I was going to send these relatively heavy items in a decent sized box to Australia for £5.
So did it all get cancelled?
Yeah,
What
cancelled it all.
Did they just say sorry?
No, I just said, obviously I can't do it for £5. I said I use global shipping most of the time. So if you add all 3 items to your basket and go to checkout, global shipping will give you a price. I said to him, before we cancel, do you want to have a look to see if it's a suitable price for you? So they went and did it, and they came back and said it was something like $179. So that's why I couldn't do it for £5. So anyway, I said, would you like me to cancel? They said yes, so did buyer asked to cancel. Oh my gosh.
That's good. Oh, Oliverine says bargain.
£5 to Australia.
I know.
I know.
DB says machinery is replaced. Is that menial work?
Menial, yeah.
Menial work. AI will reduce intellectual work. No need for humans anymore. So rather than a Terminator style extinction, we'll all just wither into obsolete. Is that the right word?
Something like that, yeah. I'm struggling to read that one as well. I think Damien's been on ChatGPT with these words.
Big words for a Monday evening then, Damien. Come on.
And I can see him sat there now. He's got that tin foil on his head.
He's asked AI to write that.
Yeah. Oh my God, I just said that.
What?
I literally just said that 2 seconds ago.
Wasn't listening to you, clearly.
Oh my God. I'm going to get an AI wife. It'll be miles better.
Go for it. AI will replace call centers one day.
Probably.
I mean, to be fair, we're already in a situation, aren't we, with a lot of businesses where to actually get to a physical person is virtually impossible because they have all these automated answer services already in place.
Oh, but the good thing is, like, things like Every's automated answering system, it's telephone system. If you have an accent like Scottish, Irish, Geordie, Liverpudlian, you ain't getting through that system. It don't recognise you.
Will AI recognise you though?
No, probably not.
Are we going to be able to actually get through to our doctors with an AI?
What doctor? There aren't any. Nowadays, if you got anything wrong with you, you got to go to bloody A&E.
Oh no. Billsman says AI won't take over eBay listings. We'll be the only people left working.
Yeah, that's true.
Monkeys have just said the computer in 2001: A Space Odyssey was called AL, made in 1968.
Predicting the future,
eh? Matt Davis has joined us. Hello. Tammy Bell, AI wife would not put up with Chris's pish. That's very true. It would have left him a long time ago.
What is pish?
Rubbish.
What is that?
Can't
Really?
let you talk. Psh. Psh. You have to do it in a Scottish accent. I can't do a Scottish accent.
No, I can't.
I wouldn't want to shame you like that because it would be rubbish.
I was going to attempt it then, but I'm not going to insult the Scottish people.
CJ says AI might have calculated that postage.
Probably.
I'm like Vinci wives already know it all. No need for an AI one.
Bell's Craft Corner. It's so true. I've got to put on an English accent to get through.
Oliverine says it's all these staff working from home. Bell can't get through to anyone these days.
Soul Step says my son works on a tugboat in the Thames. It can be controlled by AI.
That's scary, isn't it?
Mad, isn't it? Mad. All the planes will be flown by AI.
No. Shabba says this is how the Matrix started.
Go on, give us a laugh. Oh no, Scottish accent. Okay, I've got to get in the mode. Hang on. Okay, the new.
What?
Okay.
What? He just made random noises. He's not actually said anything.
Isn't that what Scottish people did? Just insulted a lot of people.
Definitely, including my auntie. That was the worst Scottish accent I've ever heard.
Well, I can't think of something to say that I could do in Scottish. there's always triggers, right? When you do an accent, there's triggers that get you there, and it's like if I was to do a Brummie accent, I would always start with like, all right, Birmingham, all right, and that's like a trigger for Birmingham, but Scottish.
You have to think of a word that they use.
Yeah, I can't think of one. That's like, I don't know.
Retro says, "Don't forget us Brummies." You didn't. He's just done you.
He's just
There
done
you go.
Brummies.
Fezza said there is already an algorithm.
I'll take that. I'll take that, Monkey Thrifter. Yeah.
Fezza said there's already an algorithm in development where your smartwatch could warn you of a major coronary event a day or two before it happens.
Mm.
I mean, stuff like
Wow.
that's handy, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. There is good stuff about it, but then there's also really scary stuff about it.
Yeah. Oh God, Bell's Craft Corner sent me something. She recorded it. You've recorded it, haven't you? No, please don't.
Mark Davis says, why no sales on eBay?
Okay, the new. Yes, of course, just now. Okay, the new, never said by Scott.
Is that what you just tried saying?
Okay, the new. Yeah. It's obviously a Scottish thing.
Or not, as the case may be. Matt Dave said, why no sales on eBay? Are you asking why you've not had any sales on eBay? Because I think you've had sales on eBay.
Maybe you've not got anything that anyone wants to buy. That could be harsh.
But yeah, you do.
But I've not had many sales today either.
You haven't?
Not many. About 3 sales today, something like that. I can't remember. But I haven't really done much work today. We've been out and about. And
to be fair, I haven't sold anything on eBay for ages, and I've got about 13 items on there. Clearly, nothing anybody wants.
There's no rhyme or reason when you don't get sales in. It just happens. It's up and down, a bit of random chaos, you know.
Once Love Treasure says there are at least 3 of us here that are Scottish, and that sounded like none of us.
Who said that?
Once Love Treasures.
Well, you're obviously not from the part of Scotland that I was imitating.
Shabba said, sound like Chris had phlegm and was clearing his throat. That's when he starts speaking Welsh. What's that? Master English first, Chris, before any other.
True.
Oh, there you go. Matt Celso says, do a Welsh accent.
Oh, Welsh is hard. I've got to think of what's the trigger for Welsh. Something to do with Gavin and Stacey. It's got to be on it.
Lush.
No, well, I can't do Welsh.
Thing is a strong accent. What's the the lady that drives the minibus? Nessa.
Oh yeah.
Say something that Nessa would say.
Tidy.
Oh, you've got them all at it now. Norfolk accent. I don't even know what a Norfolk accent is.
No, I haven't got a clue. No, I don't know if I've ever met anybody from Norfolk.
Oh, Mark Davis says he's got vintage clothing.
Oh, okay.
Vintage clothing normally does quite well, though, doesn't it? So maybe you're just having an off day.
Yeah, it's probably just an off day. Keep going. Keep cracking on.
As he said, have you tried the new Poshmark?
Yeah, I've got a few things listed on there. Yeah, no sales in, but I've got a few things listed. Tidy. There we go.
There you go. Neil says the good weather's never good for sales. I mean, to be fair, we went to three different beaches today, and there wasn't anybody on them. It was pretty quiet, wasn't it?
It was quiet out today.
It was quiet out today. Phil Higgins has said, I've had all the sales, 32 from one buyer, broke my daily record for 2023 so far.
Oh, nice.
32 items from one buyer. That is what you want. That is so good.
What he didn't tell you is that there were 32 postcards at 1p each.
Stop it, you. You got it right on you tonight. Well done, Phil. That is a really, really good sale.
Retro and Toys says, top tip, look out for now number 4 on CD. It's peaking in value to the sum of £600.
Wow. Do you know what? Pretty sure my sister's got all the nows from the beginning.
Tell her to sell it. Could
Pretty
fund
sure,
some of
because
her
she has
Vinted
been
stuff.
collecting nows on CD for years, and then like going back to the previous years and trying to pick them up.
See, Damien's basically said what I said, but in a much longer sentence. No or low sales equals you have nothing that anyone wants at the price they want to pay at the given time. There you go. No other reason outside technical issues.
Yeah. Best start learning it, Chris. Soon you'll be living amongst the Welsh.
I could do a Welsh accent, but I just have to remember the trigger words. But they've left me at the minute.
And can I just point out, nobody speaks Welsh in North Wales. Okay. We've established that.
They're all Scousers.
We've established that. Oh, there, Billsman said Welsh. Well, you know, like
I know, but I'm not speaking that in a Welsh voice. So I just tried it in my head. I'm not speaking it in Welsh. It might be your trigger. It's not mine.
Matt Selso says, "Whose coat is that jacket you're wearing?" Is that something you're supposed to say in?
Oh, I'm going to say we've not got a jacket on. £392 in that sale. Nice one, Phil. That's good.
Ian G said, I've tried to register with ChatGP, but it wanted my mobile number. Wasn't keen on that. Which free AI service is best?
Oh, just ChatGPT or whatever it is, I think, at the moment. Skynet have donated $9.99. Thank you, Skynet.
Would you kindly type the following command on the Cyberdyne system T500 5000 Terminator Genesis terminal? Initiate judgment / force. Thank you. What?
Where do you want me to type this, Skynet? You want me to put it in the AI?
But it's got little balloons and a number 1 on saying, you know, celebrate the first chat from Skynet. No, because it's Jeff and it's Santa and it's Uncle Albert.
Thank you, Skynet.
Yeah, thank you. But what?
Very kind of
you. Would you kindly type the following command? You've lost me. CJ says, hope those 32 cells aren't going to Australia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Lee
thank
Hall,
you,
is that
Skynet.
our Lee Hall? Is that a different Lee Hall? Oh, trying to block him.
Steve said they all speak Welsh when I walk into a Welsh depot for work. Well, that tells you something, Steve. I think that tells you all that you need to know. Retro and Toy says, are you having trouble with far too many other buyer resellers at your local car boot? My car yesterday, it was awful, with buyer resellers pushing, shoving and coughing on people to get there first. Oh, God, that sounds terrible. We don't really have that down here, to be honest. Not the boot sales that I go to.
No, we come across it, and you can spot a reseller a mile away, can't you? Because they're the ones that have got the most random selection of stuff in a bag. So we do know there are people there, but I wouldn't say we have any issues with them, do we?
Can AI do a Welsh accent?
And half the resellers that are there know Chris and just say hello.
Yeah. No, Torbay Boot Sale is the one that I go to mainly. That's the closest one to me. It's only a 10-minute drive. And it's pretty chilled, really, to be honest. People aren't really, that crazy, So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, they're pretty chilled down there, aren't they? Johnny John says, Hawaii man. Hawaii man.
Let's do the first little competition of the night, shall we?
Whose coat is that jacket? John Ford.
Great Scott. I know, this is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Right. Are we ready for This Is Heavy? Are you ready?
Am I missing something? Because 2 people have written, whose coat is that jacket? What am I missing? Something's going straight over my head.
Don't know. Just forget about it. Just move on.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're spending too much time on that.
I don't like to not know things.
You know what they're like, the chat, they're crazy people.
Well, they follow us, so they must be.
Right, are we ready for the first game of This Is Heavy, guys?
No,
Get
I'm
your
not.
thinking caps
Where's
on.
my pen?
No cheating, no asking AI what the answer is.
What's
The first one I'm going to do is that one. Okay. It's a Welsh joke, apparently.
It's a Welsh joke.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Oh, it's a Norfolk saying now, someone else has said.
Whose coat is a Norfolk saying? Right. Okay. Okay. There
Right.
we go.
Are you ready? Okay, here's the rules, guys. I'm going to show you an item, and you have to guess what the weight is. You must guess in grams. You know, if it's over a kilogram, you still got to give it me in grams. So a kilogram is 1,000 grams. So 1.5 kilogram is 1,500 grams. And you can play along anywhere in the world. If you win, then I will send you a prize in the post. And you must not go over the correct amount. If you go over, you are bust. You must be on it or under. And nearest person wins. Only one guess per person. No cheating. So here's the first item that you've got to guess the weight of in grams, please. And I'm going to start a countdown very shortly. It's a Quantum Leap VHS video. You've got to guess the weight in grams of this video. I'm going to let the bit of lag that you all claim to have pass, and then I'm going to do a countdown. Why are you being
so bitchy tonight? What is your problem? Bitchy. Do I need to put you in the timeout corner?
Why am I being bitchy?
You just are. You're picking on our chat. Stop it.
Come on, get your guesses in.
Oh, these numbers have just gone flying.
Okay, Belle's going to try and work out. I'm going to start the countdown now. And at the end of the countdown, it's game over. Like it or lump it.
Oh, there's a fly.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
End. There is no more entries, please. If you are past the word end, you are not in this competition. You are out. Okay.
Just looking through the last ones.
Do we have a winner?
Ooh, we do. I thought he was so close, but there's one that's even closer. Okay. And unless we get someone who's got exact.
Wow, that is close.
Which we have.
What?
Somebody has the exact answer.
Way. We've got an exact answer, guys.
It doesn't matter if there's another person who's got it exact because this is
the first person.
Okay. So the answer was 279 grams.
Ollie Webber.
Woohoo!
Exact answer.
Well done.
Nice. Nicely played. Gold star for Ollie Webber. Bang on the money, 279 grams. There you go. There's not many of those that we've issued.
No. For a minute, I thought it was Oliver Ian, but then there was someone who had 278, Once Loved Treasures. So yeah, some close guesses there.
Ollie Webber. Bang in there.
Oh, Steve, when was I picking on your channel last week? I wasn't picking on your channel. I was defending you.
Massive fly.
I can see me getting whacked in the face here. Ow! Retro Toys put him in the corner. Oh, Bills and Moons is telling tales. Apparently, Tommy Lee did 2 guesses.
Did he? Naughty.
Fix It says, Chat GPT, what is the weight of a Quantum Leap VHS? Yeah, our games will be obsolete if people can just ask the AIs, won't they?
I know, yeah. That is true. Monkey Fittery, you're a tad late. You're a tad late.
Once Love Treasure said I was 278. I know, I thought you'd won. I thought you were the winner.
Babe, I'm going to have to smack this fly because it's a big one and it's doing my head in. Get out.
Brooke says you've got a fly in the office and it's annoying. Tell us about it. That's it. You whack the fly with your gecko.
It might eat it. Where is it? It's up there now. How am I supposed to get that?
When was that actually really
That
hurt?
couldn't have hurt.
That hurt.
It's a bloody gecko.
That hurt.
Give over.
Seriously, you hurt me then. Ow. See that, guys? That was domestic violence right there and then live. You've got your wish. When was I picking on the Movie Chats channel last week?
Never. We never do that.
I do remember calling you out for saying that I made a big meal out of this. But other than that, I wasn't being mean. I wouldn't be mean. Never mean. Oh, that fly.
Well, I tried to get it and you shouted
No,
at me.
you didn't. You just hit me.
It was there somewhere. It was close.
It wasn't. Oliver and a fly massacre live on YouTube.
Right. Where are we up to now? Let's do some thank yous.
Hang on, Lisa said, Chat GTP said, people have been using it. They've been trying to
Have
use
they?
AI. Said the weight of a Quantum Leap VHS tape can vary depending on the specific edition or packaging, but generally VHS tapes weigh around 170 to 200 grams. So it
Oh, it was
help.
rubbish anyway. Laughed on you for cheating.
Belle says, how's Cookie with flies? Normally, if she was here,
She'd try and
she'd
get
be
that.
catching it. She'd be
Yeah.
jumping all over
Yeah,
us.
definitely. Right. We need to do some thank yous. Where's my thing? Right, okay, here we go. Big thank you to all our members: Steve O'Brano, Yorkshire Mix, Matt Sell Stuff, Glamour's Closet, Paul Daubney, GT Prelove, Cy, Chris Smith, Rachel Nash, Phil Higginson, Brooke, Andy Incognito, Tam and Bell, Secret Carper, Hillary Rhodes, Tori, Emsden, Sam, Mick Page, Lindsay and Alvin, The Monkey Thrifter, Fix It for Reselling, The Dave, Soul Steps, Santa, Andrew Milburn, Prozer, Dave at ABL, DB Resells, Anything Vintage, and SB Reselling. Thank you, everybody, for joining the channel and supporting the channel in that way. Much appreciated. If anybody else is interested in being a member, then please take a look below. And there is a link, and you can click on it and see all the amazing benefits that you get.
You're being portrayed as a wife beater now in our chat.
Really?
And everyone wants me to hit you back. Give me the gecko.
Oh, yeah, as you see now.
See, even Retro Toy says, hit him back, go Team Bell. I think you caught me with its eyes. That's
Did
why
I?
it hurt, yeah.
Good.
I can assure you, he doesn't normally beat me.
That's what they all say.
He doesn't normally beat me up. Oh, be careful, it might be Jeff Goldblum.
Apparently, Philip Schofield has put Gordon the Gopher on eBay.
Ah. Now, Shabba, apart from the 23 pit, was it genuinely your birthday last week? Because I'm pretty sure you weren't 23. But if so, we're quite happy to wish you a happy birthday.
We'll do it.
Happy birthday! Woo!
There you go. Happy birthday. If
Happy
indeed it
birthday,
was your
Shabba.
birthday.
However old you were, which wasn't 23.
As everybody I wanted to mention this. Have everybody seen that Cola Flipper is doing a charity walk? He put a video out recently this week and asking for any kind of support. So if any of you fancy popping over to Cola Flipper's channel, and you can give that video a watch, why he's doing it and what he's doing. And if you want to support him, that's brilliant. So I just thought I'd give that a mention. Let's talk a bit more about AI, because we've all been touching on it already today. And I've got Chat GPT open, and I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to show you sort of a few little prompts and stuff that it can do. But the best thing to do is go on it yourself and give it a whirl.
Is it going to be like Whatnot, where I'm going to be like, I'm not interested, it's going to be rubbish, I don't want to do it, and then suddenly I'm addicted?
Maybe. So what should we ask AI? You give us something that we can ask AI. This is Chat GPT. I don't know what the GPT thing is, but this is like the main thing that people are using right now, but there's loads of other AI tools and stuff that you can find. Well, ask AI something.
What is the weather tomorrow?
Oh no, that's something you can ask Alexa. Give it something difficult.
Like
Give it
what?
something that where it has to be creative. That's the best thing. Like write a story, or have you burped?
Maybe.
Oh, babe,
Payback.
that's worse than a bottom burp. That is absolutely rank. Get away. Get away.
Oh, I think my computer's turned itself. My laptop, my iPad's turned itself off.
Ooh.
It has.
Come on, give a question. Something like where it has to create something.
Create me a loving message for my son.
Okay. I don't like writing in capitals. Can you write me a nice, loving message
for my sons?
for my
I can't leave one of them
2
out.
sons? Yeah?
Uh-huh.
There we go. It's thinking about it. I'll get it to read it out and say, oh, I'm not reading this out. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I bet you guys can't even see this, can you? No. Right. I think we need to. Right. Stop. Jesus. Right.
Short.
Can you write me a short loving message for my 2 sons? Yeah.
Is that what it classes as short?
That's not short. Right, we have to be specific.
We were specific.
No,
there you go. That's short.
No, I've just pressed stop.
You bring so much love and happiness into my life. Your smiles, laughter, and endless energy light up the world around you.
To my 2 amazing sons, you bring so much love and happiness into my life. Your smiles, laughter, and endless energy light up the world around you. I am incredibly blessed to call you my sons. From the day you were born, my heart has been overflowing with love for you. You are my greatest joy and my most precious gifts. I cherish every moment we spend together, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Your kindness, compassion, and generosity inspire me every day. Your curiosity and eagerness to learn remind me of the wonders of the world. I am amazed by your unique talents and strengths, and I am so proud to see you grow into remarkable individuals.
Jesus Christ.
Can we save that? I really need to save it and send it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this for your birthday cards.
That was really cute. That was cute.
Let's think about eBay then. I don't know if you guys can actually see me showing the screen. I hope you can, but let's think about eBay stuff. So you can get it to like write titles and descriptions and stuff. Where you going?
Getting me for home. At least it's something.
Yeah. So does anyone in the chat want to ask anything to AI and I'll put it in?
I think you need to put a disclaimer in that of reasonable content. Because you know what our chat are like. They'll be in gutter level before we even know it.
I will. I've got an idea. I did this the other week, so I'll get it to do something slightly different. Okay, so can you write a very
let's see. Let's go back.
Write a short story about Car Boot Chris and his amazing finds at the boot sale. Let's see what that comes up with.
Lisa said it wouldn't be able to do the weather anyway. It only goes up to 2021.
Oh, yeah, true. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a man named Car Boot Chris. He had a passion for exploring boot sales where people would gather to sell their unwanted items from the trunks of their cars. Car Boot Chris believed that hidden treasures could be found amongst the clutter waiting to be discovered. It's still going on here. I'm not reading it. See what I mean? I could literally like write a short story here
Yeah.
just out of that.
Shabba says, ask it what happens when we die. You'll be surprised.
Okay, what happens when we die? Where's it gone? Oh, okay. The question of what happens when we die is one that has been contemplated by humans for centuries, and it remains a topic of philosophical, religious, and personal interpretation. Different cultures, religions, and belief systems has a varying perspective on what occurs after death. Here I'll provide you with some commonly discussed beliefs.
And then it goes on.
And
to
then it goes
list
on
them.
and on and on. Give me some reselling.
Ask it to create a game where the main character is Cookie.
Okay. What about reselling related stuff? Create a game where the main character, can't spell, character is Cookie the dog. Title, Cookie's Quest. Game description, embark on an exciting adventure with Cookie the dog as the main character in this heartwarming and fun-filled game. Join Cookie on a quest to explore a vibrant world, solve puzzles, and make new furry friends along the way.
See, we don't even need like game writers or anything.
Is there any reselling related requests?
I'm having a look. Shabba says, why does Chris look like Phil Jones on his AI title pick? Lisa said, just make it shorter. It remembers everything you do. DB says, ask Chat GPT to write a, what's that? Haiku? H-A-I-K-U about reselling.
Damien, you need to speak English.
See, it's not just
what are you
me
talking
then
about?
Tonight. We'll write that in.
No, because if it's rude, it won't do it anyway. So what is it? Write a
H-A-I-K-U about reselling.
Okay.
I said it's scary how quick it does it.
Reselling treasures. Old becomes new, finds new life. Trade brings joy and thrive. What the
is it like? Is it like the circle of life? Is it like that sort of thing? So something old becomes new, it finds a new life, and so trades bringing joy. And
write me a poem about car boot Chris at the boot sale.
Lisa said you don't need full sentences.
Well, I like writing full sentences. Of trinkets and tales untold, where treasures and memories intertwine, there stood car boot Chris, a soul bold. At the boot sale, his heart did shine. With keen eyes and curious mind, he strolled through rows of forgotten wares, hoping for gems he would surely find amongst the clutter and forgotten affairs. Affairs?
Literally affairs.
Car boot Chris, a seeker of beauty, unearthing stories from dusty old chests. He saw value where others saw duty, in worn out books and long lost vests. This is brilliant.
Let's have a look at the bottom.
At the end it says, and so he continues his eternal quest to uncover treasures yet to be found. Car boot Chris forever blessed in the magical realm of the boot sales ground.
That's good.
Well done. Any more requests?
Rachel Nash says, I love the way these things always pronounce happiness as happiness. Delboy Dan says, ask it if Fast and Furious films will ever stop. Tam says, ask it if Chris stole the penguin.
Yeah. Will the Fast and Furious films ever stop? Oh, it says AI don't have access to future events or decisions made by film studios. However, as of my knowledge of cut-off in the September 2021, the Fast and Furious franchise has been immensely successful, continues to attract a large fan base.
DB says, ask it what it takes to win a duck race.
We've got all this power and knowledge, and these are the questions.
No one knows what to ask it. Well, someone's ask it for a bolo list.
Okay, this is more like it. That's what I want. What does it take to win a duck race? In a duck race, there are several factors to consider. While the specific rules and setup of duck races may vary, here are some general aspects. Lucky duck selection, current and water conditions, duck preparation, race strategy, multiple entries. That's a good point. There you go. Right. Anything, right. A bolo
Ask
list.
it for a bolo list. Dippy Williams says, is it free, this?
This is, yeah, at the moment. What, how can I put it? Because it probably doesn't know what bolo
We'll
means.
find out. You don't know.
All right, I'll ask it. Can you provide me with a bolo list? Oh, it does know. Be on the lookout list. Information and objects. Oh, no. Information and objects that the law enforcement agencies are actively searching for. Okay. Can you give me a list of best-selling eBay items?
Retro Toy says, ask it, does being hit over the head with a gecko cause concussion?
Oh, it just gives general electronics, fashion, collectibles. So it's, yeah.
Yeah, no specifics.
No specifics. Any more questions?
Steve Jackson says his face off better than Con Air.
Oh.
Jason says, ask it if aliens are real. Kimmy Kitty says, ask it to write an Amazon review for a lawnmower.
Okay. Can you write an Amazon review for a lawn mower?
Cut above the rest.
A cut above the rest. The perfect lawn companion.
We didn't say it had to be a good review, though, did we?
There you go. It's given a review there. Can you actually potentially read that?
Potentially.
Oh my God, this is a long review.
How did they know which XYZ? Oh, the XYZ.
Yeah, they're just saying. Yeah. That's a long review.
Once of Treasure said, write me a thank you speech for winning my 4th duck race.
Okay. Write me a thank you speech for winning.
Johnny Forticoat said you can tell it how many paragraphs to write in one paragraph.
Race in one paragraph. That's why you got to be specific, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's thinking about this one. Thinking very carefully.
Lisa said you can tell it the way to write things as well.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow duck racing enthusiasts, I stand before you today filled with overwhelming gratitude and excitement as I accept this honor of winning my 4th consecutive duck race. Words cannot express the depth of my appreciation for this incredible achievement. I want to extend my sincerest thanks to each and every one of you who have supported me on this remarkable journey. To the organisers, volunteers, and all those who put the countless hours into making this event possible, your dedication and hard work have created an unforgettable experience. I am humbled and grateful to my amazing team. Oh, I can't be asked.
Tirelessly trained and prepared.
I'm tired. I'm tired of reading it. Jesus Christ.
So you say one paragraph, but then the paragraph could be like very long. Fezza says, ask it why sales suddenly drop off on eBay.
That's a good one.
And then
why do sales suddenly drop off on eBay? There are several reasons why sales might suddenly drop off on eBay. Here's a few factors. Seasonal variations, market saturation, pricing and competition. It's very vague. Changes in buyer preferences, listing quality and visibility, external factors such as economic downturns. There you go.
Debodan says, ask it to tell you if overall sales on eBay are higher at the end of the week and near paydays, end of the month.
Are sales on eBay generally higher at the end of the week?
Yeah.
End of the week.
Or near paydays.
Or near payday. Sales patterns on eBay can vary based on several factors. Weekends. Many sellers report higher sales over the weekend. Payday periods. Sales sometimes pick up. Seasonal factors. Bank holidays and Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Individual product demand. Blah, blah, blah.
Do you know at the minute? Do you know what I feel like though? It's basically being a fancy Google search because you could write.
Well, yeah.
You could write this into Google.
It's pretty much. I think it's, as far as I'm aware, it's pretty much getting most of this information from Google, but it's putting it in order and it's saving you time in researching stuff, isn't it?
So let's see what else we've got.
Any other suggestions?
Ask it what's the most profitable item to sell on eBay at the minute.
Okay, what is the most? It won't tell you up-to-date information. Profitable item to sell on eBay. The most profitable item to sell on eBay can vary depending on factors. Oh, it's just giving you very general, generic stuff.
Yeah. So in other words, it doesn't.
No.
Retro and Toy says, ask it what we can buy cheap now that will be worth a fortune in 10 years.
It's not going to answer that, is it? Because we know it just gives a disclaimer about the future, not knowing what the future is.
Bell says, ask it how were the pyramids of Giza built.
Okay.
Ask it if it can redesign the eBay site.
Can you redesign eBay?
Lin has left us. He might have already left us because I don't know how far in this chat I am behind. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you. As an AI model, I can certainly provide suggestions for redesigning eBay. Streamlined user interface, personalization recommendations, mobile experience, improved seller tools, community engagement, blah, 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 blah.
Monkey Fish said, ask it for an eBay listing for broken laptops.
What do you mean?
Ask it for an eBay listing for broken laptops. Will it? Can it bring you?
It won't because it's not connected to the internet. It only goes up to September 2021.
Yeah. Jason said, ask it to tell you a joke. It can't do pictures.
Tell me an eBay joke. Here's an eBay joke. Why did the eBay seller go broke? Because they couldn't stop buying their own items in bidding wars. That's terrible. My group joke was better than that. And does it mean bidding wars is a TV program? Any more? Any more for any more? This is just, I mean...
I'm like really, really far behind. So I'm just trying to skim through some of the...
Go on it and try a few things yourself. You can ask it to write titles and descriptions and stuff. Also, like if you're a YouTuber, you can say, right, here, you can get it to give you information. Like if you want some keywords for your YouTube video, like you can type in... Dave
prepares this. Find the average price for Harry Potter books.
It won't do that because it's not got immediate access to the internet.
Okay.
Give me some keywords for my YouTube video about reselling on eBay. So if your video is reselling on eBay, here's some keywords. So it goes through here, reselling, eBay, online selling, thrifting, flipping items, secondhand market, selling on eBay, blah, and it's giving us 20 keywords and phrases there, which is useful. So stuff like that can be really useful.
Apparently, all crisps go out of date on a Saturday.
Do they?
So somebody said, ask it, why do all crisps go out of date on a Saturday? He flies back.
I know.
Write a song about Bargain Bell.
Oh, that reminds me, I've got something to share with you in a minute. Crisps, like many perishable items, typically have expiration dates based on their shelf life. The notion that crisps specifically go out of date on a Saturday is not based on any inherent property of the crisps themselves. Dates are determined by the manufacturer and influenced by factors such as ingredients, packaging materials, and storage. It's a coincidence, basically, it says here.
Ask it to tell a joke about Banana Bell in the style of Tommy Cooper.
Tell a joke about... Why has that come up? Oh. Banana Bell in the style of Tommy Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a rip-roaring joke for you. I bought a Banana Bell the other day. You don't know what Banana Bell is?
No, someone's just put it won't know who Banana Bell is unless
No.
you tell it more info.
Okay. Banana Bell is a female version of Banana Man. Tell a joke about Banana Bell. Why did Banana Bell always have perfect timing? Because she never slipped up on her appeal. She knew how to save the day with a banana split second to spare. Whether it was slipping on her yellow cape or cracking jokes with her bunch, Banana Bell always had everyone peeling with laughter. So next time you need a superhero with a fruity sense of humour, just remember to call Banana Bell the banana-tastic hero of comedy and potassium powder. Oh my God.
Right. I think we've done this to death. I think people have got the gist of it now.
That's just a demonstration for you, but I have got something else to show you in a second. You can use it. I mean, we've just played about with it, but you can use it for reselling purposes. You can use it for YouTube purposes, writing titles, descriptions, and all that business. But just take a look at this, right? There are apps and tools online that will do AI created images, and that's what the thumbnails were. And also they will make little videos for you as well if you ask them to do it. But most of them charge in some way, so it's very hard to find those that are free. But I did try one particular app, this AI app, and let me just load it up. I asked this AI app to create a video featuring Banana Bell, a female version of Banana Man. And this is what GenCraft Video created when I asked for a female version of Banana Man. That's a banana woman. It's a big banana, isn't it?
It's just bizarre.
So yeah, it didn't quite work out, that one.
Helen says, I think I can live without AI. I think I can live without AI too. I think you've got to be in a certain sort of role, haven't you, to want to be interested in this?
Yeah, Proza says, but if you want it to write a product description, ask it to write a product description about, and then put the item title in using bullet points and including keywords. Yeah. So it's worth having a little play around. I've not used it for anything, to do with reselling at the moment. I haven't asked it to write titles or descriptions or, keywords and stuff. I might consider picking a few bits of keywords off for YouTube videos. That might be something I might try. But yeah, I've not really used it for that. But I'm interested to hear if anybody's got some good uses for it.
That banana has testicles. Kimmy Kitty says, I can live without it too. I think it's a girl thing. Maybe us girls are like, yeah, we're not into this thing. It's no good for us.
It's early days.
Can it put my nail polish on? No, not interested. What have you got on your list other than
question? If I missed this, what did you use for the thumbnail for this stream? I used which one was it? I think it might have been that one. Problem is, they all try and get you to sign up to stuff. I think I use this one, AI Arta. So AI and then ARTA, and it's an app, but it will only give you a certain amount free, and then you have to pay.
You've got your next. You've got your. This is heavy to do.
Oh yes, we've got another. This is heavy. If everyone's finished talking about AI,
Yeah, I think we've done it to death.
It was. It's pretty scary as well, isn't it? I really do think that it is scary what is potentially coming with this.
I keep
Get the
nearly.
next one.
I keep nearly saying it though, going because
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
say it.
understand your writing.
How can you not understand that? It's 3 numbers there.
Yes, but it's how you've written them.
Dave says, I think it will be massive soon. Image recognition and AI are not doing is so powerful. I don't quite understand the sentence, Dave, but yeah, I kind of get your drift.
Lisa said she agrees that all the big companies will be getting onto it.
Yeah, I do think a lot of organizations will utilize it for stuff.
And Prosper said just wait till it has access to the web.
Yeah, I mean,
that's going to be the big thing.
That's it, isn't it? That's going to change a lot.
Fezza says a quote that kind of sums it up so far. Data is not information. Information is not knowledge. Knowledge is not understanding. Understanding is not wisdom.
Oh, that was what I wanted to tell you about. I picked up... I found this AI WhatsApp service. It's free, and it's basically like, it's called Guide Geek, and it's like a travel companion thing. So basically, you can WhatsApp this AI, whatever it is, and you can ask it anything travel related. You can ask it all sorts of stuff. You can even like get it to do you an itinerary, a road trip itinerary with stop-offs. Because we were thinking about doing a bit of a trip to the States next year at some point. I'm not sure when. But I put in it about, coming up with a road trip itinerary.
We just put rough places on where we wanted to start, where we wanted to finish. And to be fair, this is the only AI I've actually thought, oh, that was quite handy. And it came up with like a full itinerary of stop-offs and the best places to look at in between the 2 points that we were doing. Good. And yeah, that was pretty
clever,
good.
Very clever.
If nothing else, it gives you a basis of where to start.
Yeah, it gives you a clue, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called Guide Geek, and it's free as far as I'm aware. And you can text it anything to do with travel related, and it'll give you the answers. Yeah. Very clever.
That like I said, that's the only thing I've seen so far that I thought, that'd be handy.
Yeah, I was impressed with that. It'll give you flight timings. It'll give you, suggested Airbnbs and all sorts of stuff.
There you go. Fezza says, now that sounds like something I would use.
Look it up. It's called, what did I say it was
Guide
called?
Geek.
Guide Geek. Yeah, look it up. Right, we're ready for the next. This is heavy.
Great Scott. I know, this is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Okay, so same rules apply as the first one. You guess the weight in grams only. 1 guess per person. And you mustn't go over the amount. If you go over, you are bust. I will send a prize to anyone that wins. And I received this in the post today. It's my latest tiki mug.
Just before you show it, because as soon as you show that, I'm gonna get a raft of numbers. Retro and Toys have said they've got a Phil Collins signed program listed for $11.99 with no bids, 2 watches. Someone has just offered them £50. Not sure if they should accept. Has this ever happened to you?
Phil Collins signed program listed.
I mean, to be fair, if you've got it,
if you've got it on bids,
if
they're
it's
allowed.
starting bids at $11.99, then they've obviously put in the maximum they're willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
So just if you want to accept that, then accept it.
Maybe have a quick look at their profile and just see like if they got any feedbacks. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but
I personally have just done this, buying something. There was a pair of Doc Martens sandals which I've been trying to get a pair for ages, and somebody had them on a starting bid that had only just gone on that day, but they had our best offer on. So I sent them a best offer and they just accepted it.
There you go.
They've obviously decided they don't want to go through the bidding process and they've just accepted it. So
It's probably fine. It's probably fine.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, that would have disappeared if we hadn't have done it with all the numbers.
Okay, right. We're ready.
Right.
I bought a new tiki mug. It's a Disney tiki mug and it only came out a couple of weeks ago. And here it is. It's a cracker. It's a cracking tiki mug. Hopefully not too cracking.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. I want to know what the weight is in grams. It is ceramic, if that helps. Ceramic. Jeff's gone with his usual 314 grams. It's a nice tiki mug. And I got it as an absolute steal. It's probably worth about £40-50 that, I think. I'll keep it up. Pardon the expression. And I'm going to start the countdown. So get all your guesses in.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. Belle's struggling because she's on her phone now. It's jumping about all over the show. I'm going to type end in the chat. No more guesses, please. After the word end, you are done. There we go.
Might have to go through your list, babe, because it's literally just jumping all over. So I'm worried I'm going to miss somebody's.
Okay. Let me have a look.
This is why I don't use my phone anymore.
The winning amount, I'll give the winning amount and then...
someone can help us.
Yeah, Jeff might want to help us. 607 grams is the exact amount of the weight. 607. Let's see what we got.
The closest I had was 569, but I don't know if I've missed any.
Okay, I'm looking. 607. 607.
Stupid phone.
607. I keep having to say it. 607. 607. 569 at the moment. It's leading. Aaron sells 87. 569. 587. Helen.
Right, 587.
587. Helen. Uh, 587 Helen. 587 Helen. That's it. 587 Helen.
So Helen.
Helen, you are the winner. Well done. There it is.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Jeff said confirm 587.
Confirmed.
Sorry, guys. Rookie
Skynet
error.
confirms.
I didn't charge my iPad, so it's died on me. And my phone's really difficult to use.
Well done, Helen. For the two people who won the first one again?
Oh, it began with an O. Oh.
I didn't write it
Why
down.
didn't you write it
I
down?
forgot. Who won the first one? People. I can't remember.
I want to say Olive.
It's not Oliver Ian.
It's not Oliver Ian.
Helen. Helen won the second one. Send me a message, Facebook or Instagram.
Ollie.
Who?
Ollie.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Ollie. You two need to send me messages, Facebook or Instagram. I need your address, your full name and your address, please, so I can send you something in the post.
So it was pretty close, and it was no.
Yeah, you were actually quite close. I just completely forgot.
Right, have you got anything else on your list, or are we going straight into a duck race?
We're gonna go duck race.
Ollie Webber.
Ollie Webber.
It's Kimmy Kitty's son.
Oh, okay. Whatnot this week, guys. I'm trying to do a whatnot tomorrow night, but it might not happen. I just seem to have run out of time. I have probably got enough stuff to do a whatnot tomorrow. So look out for it. If I'm going to do it, I'll advertise it on. I'll put a message out on Instagram and Facebook just so that you know that it's going to happen. And if I do it, it'll be 7 p.m. as per normal. But I'm just going to see if I've got time to get it organised tomorrow. And I think I've cleared everything else I wanted to do. So I'm just going to get the duck race ready. You keep the chat organised, babes.
I'm just thinking, Kimmy Kitty. So is Ollie's going to be coming to you? Because would you have Kimmy Kitty's address?
Maybe, but send me anyway. Just
Okay.
resend me because it's hard to find all everyone's names and addresses and stuff. I'll just make sure I've got everybody. Yeah.
Kimmy Kitty says teachers are going to be using AI to write their reports.
Yeah, but right, we've only got 59 in the race this week. Not a full race. And tonight's prize is courtesy of Limelight Vinty. It's a plush duck.
Little corduroy duck.
Yes. So thank you, Limelight Vinty. Appreciate it. That'll come out to the winner. Now we've got 2 minutes on the clock.
Have you got your speaker?
Not yet. I'm just getting it ready. I'm just getting that ready. Good luck to everybody in tonight's duck race. Are you doing it?
If you want. Getting an arm wash at the same time from Cookie.
Right, you ready? Stinks in here. She dropped one. And now I'm getting a leg wash. Cookie, I don't need my leg washed. I'm all right, thanks.
Can we
I'm
have
good.
the ducks, please?
I'm good, thank you.
Can I have the ducks, please?
She's licking in between my toes, babe.
That's gross.
She's clearing out the
Stop
gunk.
it. She's not. Just leave the dog alone.
Right, go sit down.
Poisoning
Come
her.
on. Cookie's bed. Go on. Go and sit in Cookie's bed. Go on. Cookie's
Cookie
bed.
duck, cookie duck, cookie duck.
Cookie's bed. Go. Right.
Give me some ducks before we end up doing the race without people being able to be.
Everyone's, oh no.
AI has struck. Skynet. Skynet has struck.
I think, are we back?
We're back.
We're back. What's going on?
But the camera's gone. The camera's gone. My microphone is gone. What is going on? Hang on.
AI is struck already.
Let me unplug me. Everything just went off then. Proper weird that.
DP says great stream, bye, thanks.
Something going wrong here, guys. Something is going badly wrong. I don't know what happened. Everything just turned off. I've got no camera and I've got no microphone. That's weird, isn't it?
Thanks, Retro Toys. Retro Toys said that we're better than watching the rubbish that's on normal TV. That's good to know. Thanks for engaging with folks. Not many others do.
Oh, thank you.
We do try. We do try. And it's one of the things that we want to continue to do, which is engage with our chat as much as possible. It makes our shows much more interesting for us as well.
Can everyone hear us okay? Because I can't get my camera or microphone back now.
Bills
So,
and Moon says you're magnified.
yeah. What is going on?
Your back super close up.
I know, but I can't change it. Serious to God.
Can we get the duck race on? That's all that matters. It's ducking funny.
Something going wrong here.
Can hear and see you. Sound is good.
But why is that like that?
Don't matter. Now's not the time to figure it out when we're nearly finished. Come on,
Right.
just get the duck race on.
I'll have to like point it around there.
That's all
Stupid.
good. That's all
Okay.
good. Just can't get the staff.
Don't know if I can even share the screen.
Retro and Toys says, I have no idea what the duck race is. Are you new to us, Retro and Toys? I do apologise if you are. I didn't realise. So welcome and thank you for joining us and interacting so much. Basically, what you will see in a moment is a duck race. This is a duck race. To be part of it, for anybody that has joined us today and isn't aware, after this stream is finished, so when we've completely finished and gone, go back to the video and in the comments section, write any comment you wish, just put duck if that's what you want, and that will automatically enter you into next week's duck race. So, are we ready?
Oh, hang on.
Screen share is working.
Good.
Yeah, Lisa said they thought you'd been in the stream before. Must have been a similar name. So we do apologise because we normally like to welcome our newcomers to us as well. So welcome.
Right, are we ready?
Right.
Yeah, we're working. And we're off. And all the ducks are quick off the mark today. But who do we have up at the front? We have Leroy Thomas leading the pack at the moment. And down at the bottom, we have Prozza. In the middle, I can see Ali Evans and Elaine Parks and Helen. Oh, is Helen going to go for a double win tonight? Possibly. She does have a plain duck. We have Ellen A up at the top and Laura Ra. In the middle, I can see something that ends in crafting. I dream of crafting. There we go. Dress for winter is a little warm for that today. We have Brooke up at the front with Elaine Parks and Simon Elliott down at the bottom, as well as Phil Higginson. Prozza has dropped back slightly. I can see Titch making a swim for it up at the top, but he's peaking too soon. We still have over a minute to go. Ems Demi's up there holding their own with a plain duck as well, and so is DB Resells as well as Gwaz. This front pack is changing continuously. We have John at YLM and Delboy Dan. Laura is just plodding along up at the top. Is she going to be able to make it to the end with just under a minute left? We have Weeper Jones now joining Laura up at the top, and Tommy Lee's dropping back a bit. Fletch One has joined the front of the pack. He is actually leading the pack, but only briefly. We have ANPR taking that lead now. Phil Higginson is just holding his own down at the bottom. Fletch One has lost it. He's on his way back, so I don't think he's going to be a winner. I nearly said Claire Plant, and as I said it, they went back. Maybe I should not say people's names because they seem to just drop off. We have Hillary Rhodes that has joined the front of the pack along with Thomas Evans and Jane Brown. My God, I think I've read everyone's name out tonight. We have Kimmy Kitty, Kathy, Jeff Davis, DB Resells, Mike and Francis, Peter Ray, Prozza, Sharif. Anybody else? Jane Brown's just holding hers at the minute with the last 6 seconds. It could be anybody's down to the last 4 seconds. Who the hell is going to win this race? I have no idea. It's Matt Sells. Well done.
Well done, Matt Sells stuff. Came out of nowhere for that. Absolute nowhere. Oh, here we go. Well done, Matt. Oh, let's turn that off.
I can't read the chat. It's doing me head in.
I can't even operate StreamYard now. It's gone belly up.
Can't read the chat. It's just jumping all over the place. I hate it on my phone. It's awful.
Matt Sells stuff. Contact me. I need your address, and it will be passed over to Limelight Vinted to send out your prize. Please send me your address.
Oh, do apologise for the technical issues yet again. God knows what that's all about. Oh, Limelight Vinci said he was in the lunchtime live the other day.
Yeah, Husty says that's what you get for talking about AI. Somebody nobbled my duck, not fair.
That's how stuff says, oh my God. Peter Ray says, damn duck peaked too early.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Moons didn't see their duck. Bloody hell, it felt like I read out nearly everyone's name then. Retro says he's fairly new. Well, thank you for interacting with us tonight. It's been nice hearing from you.
Yeah, I hope so as well, Peter.
Matt says, never thought I'd see the day.
And Jeff says, I believe this was Matt's first win.
Oh, well done, Matt. Well done.
Popped his cherry.
Patience is a virtue. Greg says my granny duck was too slow. So anyway, that was a duck race. And if you want to be in it next week, once we finish this live, go back to the video and in the comments, put any comment you like, and you will be entered into next week's duck race.
And that's it for this week. We're doing Share the Love, or we're not doing it this week?
It's up to you.
Because we're gonna change the show up a little bit soon. We're gonna change a few things. We'll do Share the Love. I think it's probably become a little bit ineffective now. But
Fletch One, you can turn the music off now.
No, yeah.
I know it bugs me too when he carries it on.
If you want, over the next 2 minutes, you can share your channels.
Sharing is caring. Share the love.
you've got until the end of this little bit of music to share all your channels. Put your links in the chat. Share each other's links, Instagrams, eBays, what else? YouTube's, anything you like. You got 2 minutes, and then
Small
we'll call it a night.
businesses, Facebook small businesses, anything you want, you can share on here. Just give us a name. If you're not a spanner, then stick a comment in the chat, and one of our spanners will hopefully try and find links and stuff.
Tam and Bell very, very close to 1,000 subs. So if you want to head over and give Tam and Bell some support, please do so.
And we've had a couple of really good milestones this week that I've seen. Movie chats have reached, is it 500 subs, which is amazing. Brilliant. Keep it up, guys. See, I do like your channel. Being mean to me. And Lindsay and Alvin have reached a 900 milestone. So that's fantastic too. So keep going, guys.
Yeah, Lisa said, I think you're right. Most people in the stream already follow everybody. So yeah, I think we're going to change things up a little bit on the show over the next few weeks. You might see a few different things happening.
A few people were saying that they think we should bring the Death Pal puzzle back.
No, I'm not doing that again. That was it. That was a ball ache to organise.
We'll come up with something. This is a problem with running a YouTube channel. Content, trying to change it, trying to come up with something new, stealing ideas from other people.
Oh, definitely. I'm all up for that.
So yeah, and we've done this before. If anybody has any suggestions that you think we can do to add into the show, then please, we are all ears. Because yeah, trying to come up with new things, and we do brainstorm from time to time, and pretty much just carboshes everything I come up with. So yeah, but we do try. That's just YouTube copying another channel before anyone can work it out.
Lots of links being put in, but yeah, we are going to change a few
Ask
things.
Chat GPT for the ideas.
It's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. Why would we ask that when we have a live audience to ask?
Coming up this week on the channel, I'm hoping to get out a midweek video, and I promised you that I would never release midweek videos for the next few weeks while we are moving, but there has been another video made. Well, not made it yet, but Trainer Lady part, however many it is now. Is it about part 8 now? Another Trainer Lady video, guys. We thought it was all over, but we've got another lot of haul to do. So I might try and put that out this week. But other than that, we're going to do a live later in the week, a lunch hour live. And then at the weekend, there'll be a boot sale video out. And then we'll be back live again Monday night at 8 p.m. next week.
Do you know what makes me laugh, right? Huskies has put stay relative. How far away can being relative can a duck race be? To reselling?
Relevant, you mean? Relevant.
No, they put relative.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they meant relevant.
Maybe
make me relevant. But either way, how far away is a duck race to reselling? It's miles away. And unfortunately, for us, it's what people enjoy the most. Lisa says they'll watch anything that we do.
Anything?
Anything.
Yeah, we thought so as well, Lisa. We thought so as well, but we got another call. But there's hardly anything left now. It's almost all gone.
Yeah, he keeps telling me that. And then he goes, "Oh, I've got another visit."
No. Right, we're done for this week. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for your support, and your loyalty on a Monday night is very much appreciated. So if you came here to watch Cookie and Hayden's, it's very much appreciated.
Or just us, the Hayden, seeing as Cookie's vanished again.
I know.
But yeah, so thanks for watching us. You all know how much of a fantastic audience you are, and how our show wouldn't be our show, would it, without the interaction we get. For those new people, we can literally come on here with no agenda and leave it up to our chat and run a whole hour and a half show off our chat. It's great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for joining us and have a great week.
See ya. Thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go, or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later.